When I started out early in life, I realized there were a lot of knowledge gaps needed, from sales to leadership to business management to negotiation and even my spiritual life. I realized that to be able to meet up with these demands, I need to read very fast. And so it became a necessity. I began to find out how can I read as much as book as possible so that I'll be able to meet up with the demand of knowledge. And so I found out these secrets that I'm about to share to you. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you simple steps for you to be able to read 144 books every year. Think about this. If you can read 144 books every year, you would have moved 144 times further than where you used to be. My name is Chiki Okoli. I'm the founder of the Influenccr and the chief content creator. And so, if you're new on this channel, I want you to do me a favor. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, I and a couple of experts will share amazing content on this channel that will move your life forward. So number one, the first step you need to take is to determine what aspect of your intellectual faculty needs nourishment. In other words, you can tell yourself, this month, I want to improve on leadership, I want to improve on sales, I want to improve in business management, I want to improve in my work with God. And so once you determine this, then the next thing you need to do is to do what I'm about to show you in number two. And so in number two, now that you know what aspect of your life needs educational nourishment, the next thing you need to do is to make a list of the books you want to read. And how do you do that? I do this by going online and typing experts in this industry, the top leaders in this industry, and I begin to make a list of books about these areas. For example, if I want on leadership, I'll make a list of 3 books on them. If I want on standard office operations, I make a list. If I want to learn about branding, if I want to learn about internet growth, I make a list of experts in this industry. And once you do that, the next thing you need to do is this. And so, for example, sometimes back, I wanted to develop myself on leadership. And so I went online, I found about John Maxwell. And so I made a list of some of his books, not just John Maxwell. So I got this one, The 360 Leader. Then this guy by Kate Ferrazzi, Leading Without Authority. Then another one is Leadership Gold. I got books beyond this, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be making examples with this video. And so I wanted to improve business processes, business management. And so I saw Good to Great. I got a couple of books by Jim Collins, Good to Great. So it's also the author of Built to Last and Great by Choice. So I got a couple of them as well. And so look at this guy, Gino Wickman, Traction. So if you're looking to build a business on how to build a business that is sellable, that you can actually sell and prepare for your exit, what are investors looking at? This guy is good on it. And so I discovered I was weak in negotiation as well. I found this. So this is all on business leadership, on business management. And so I wanted to develop my skills on sales as well and online entrepreneurship. And so I got everything that I saw on Russell Brunson, from expert secret to traffic secret to even .com secrets. And so I'm going to be using this, for example. Then I got this by Subri. What is that? His name? Sabri Subri. I keep on mixing that up. Sell Like Crazy. This guy built one of the fastest growing companies in Australia. Big guy, good guy to follow. Another one is 12 months to 1 million. I wanted to crush it. I wanted to hit $1 million in revenue in 12 months. And so I don't just build knowledge on one areas. I expand. And so I focus on my spiritual life. And the Bible said, "How shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose your souls?" And so I focus on this. So this is by Kenny Hagin, How to be Led of the Spirit. This is by my very own mentor, my pastor, the Transforming Power of Grace, Reverend Dr. David Ogweli. And this is a bombshell. Practical prayers that make things happen. Now, I've grouped them. I made a list of 12. And so that takes me to number 3. Number 3 thing you need to do is to group them into 3s. And so I pick one on this area. 3 of them, I group them into 3. I pick another one, I group it into 3. All right. And so once you do this, it makes it very easy to progress to number 4. So number 4, now that you have grouped them into 3s, you need to set out a time of the day As a matter of fact, you need 3 times in a day to be able to achieve this targeted reading. And so what I do before I go to work, in toilet, once you wake up, on your way to work, I read one book. I prepare to read one. Then during lunch break in the afternoon, I set up that time. Then after work, on my way back from work, I set up, and before I sleep, I set up another time. And so that's how you crush it. Then in number 5, you pick this book and group them into 7. And so I pick one. Remember, you've grouped them into 3. I carry that 3. And so I'll say this 3, I'm going to read it for 1 week. And so, for example, I'm going to say the book on sales and online entrepreneurship. And so I'm going to pick one. Let's say I pick Expert Secrets. And so I'm going to group it into 7 days. So I'm going to ask myself, I'm going to go to the table of contents. I'm going to find now the table of contents. And so here it has 5 sections actually. And so I'm going to go to one section and fold it like this. This is day 1. I'm going to do that for up to 7 days. So you're going to determine how fast you can read. So some people can do this. With this strategy, you can even go more than 3 books a week. And so I group it into 7. What it means is that I'm trying to crush this book in 7 days. And so out of those 3 sections I set in the previous number I gave, each of those sections I'm finishing one. Each of those sections I'm finishing one. This is so powerful. And so when I go to see a client and I'm asked to wait, I pull out my book and I'm reading. When I'm in a vehicle and my driver is taking me to a location, I pull out a book and I'm reading. On my way back from work and there's traffic, I'm reading. If you do this consistently, you will move your knowledge level to a very enviable height. And so in this point, pick up these books and group them into 7. And once you do that, you're ready to move on to the next level. And so number 6, I've already mentioned it while explaining number 5. You map out this group into these books into 3 reading sections. Then in number 7, you choose a reading section, choose a time of it, like I've already explained, to read this book. And number 8, you make a decision to always crush the book. And this is how I'm able to think about it. If you do 3 books a week, in a month, it's going to be 3 times 4, and that's going to be 12 books. And we have about 52 to 53 months in a year, right? If you multiply that, 12 times what? Times 12 is going to give you 144 books, all right? And so that's how you can read 144 books a year. And once you begin to do this, your knowledge level, you separate yourself and be among the 2% of the world's population that are crushing it in their industry. My name is Chike Okoli. I'm the founder and chief content creator for Influenccr. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that whenever we drop a video, you'll be the first to know. See you.